Did you know that some vitamins you're taking every day might actually be hurting your body instead of helping it? As we age past 60, our bodies undergo profound changes. Our digestion slows, metabolism shifts, and our ability to absorb certain nutrients declines. But here's the shocking truth. The very supplements we think are keeping us strong might be silently doing harm. You may be swallowing pills each morning, thinking you're investing in your health, but some of them could be setting you up for kidney issues, heart problems, or even bone fractures. It's time to take a closer look, because blindly trusting a vitamin bottle isn't the same as nourishing your aging body. In today's video, we're uncovering the 4 most dangerous vitamins that seniors over 60 should avoid. Vitamins that may seem harmless or even essential, but can actually put you at risk due to how your body changes with age. And it's not just about avoiding harm. We'll also share 4 must-have vitamins that your body absolutely needs after 60 to maintain muscle mass, strengthen bones, boost your immune system, and support brain health. Each point is packed with science, real-life stories, and tips you can apply starting today. So if you're over 60 or caring for someone who is, this video could truly make a difference. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. We release new videos every week focused on senior health, longevity, and vitality. Now let's start with the dangerous vitamins you should never take after 60. Number 1. Vitamin A. Vitamin A is essential for vision, immunity, and cellular growth. But for seniors, too much vitamin A can be dangerous, even toxic. Here's why. After 60, our liver, the organ that stores and processes vitamin A, tends to slow down. This reduced liver function makes it harder to regulate high levels of vitamin A from supplements or fortified foods. What starts off as a healthy dose can easily build up into a toxic load, especially in seniors taking multivitamins or eating liver-rich diets. Excess vitamin A is linked to osteoporosis and bone fractures, particularly in older adults. A study from the National Institutes of Health found that older adults who consumed high doses of vitamin A were twice as likely to experience hip fractures compared to those with moderate levels. Another issue, vitamin A is fat-soluble. Unlike water-soluble vitamins that your body flushes out, fat-soluble vitamins stick around. Once they accumulate, symptoms like nausea, dizziness, blurred vision, and even liver damage can occur. Worse still, many seniors already get adequate vitamin A from diet alone, especially if they eat eggs, dairy, or colorful vegetables like carrots and spinach. Taking an additional supplement becomes unnecessary and risky. What should you do? First, check your multivitamin or cod liver oil for retinol or retinol palmitate. These are synthetic vitamin A sources. Avoid daily intake over 3,000 micrograms, 10,000 IU, unless prescribed by a doctor. Instead of supplements, focus on beta-carotene-rich foods like sweet potatoes and kale. Your body converts only what it needs into vitamin A, reducing toxicity risk. In summary, after 60, vitamin A supplementation should be handled with extreme caution. You may be trying to support your vision, but instead, you could be weakening your bones and harming your liver. Let's move to the next dangerous vitamin, one that's surprisingly popular among seniors: vitamin E. Vitamin E is often marketed as a heart-healthy antioxidant. It's said to protect your cells from damage, reduce inflammation, and even slow aging. But here's what many seniors don't realize. In high doses, vitamin E can become dangerously counterproductive, especially after age 60. Let's break it down. Vitamin E is fat-soluble, meaning it gets stored in the body rather than flushed out. That means If you're taking supplements daily, it can build up over time. This is particularly concerning because after 60, your body's ability to regulate fat metabolism declines. The older liver and slower metabolic processes struggle to manage the excess, making toxicity more likely. Research has found that high doses of vitamin E, above 400 IU daily, are linked to a higher risk of heart failure, especially in people with pre-existing conditions like diabetes or cardiovascular disease. A massive study involving over 35,000 men showed that those who took high-dose vitamin E had a significantly higher risk of prostate cancer compared to those who didn't. Even more concerning, vitamin E may thin your blood too much when combined with medications like aspirin or warfarin, both commonly prescribed to seniors. This can increase your risk of internal bleeding or even a hemorrhagic stroke. In seniors whose blood vessels may already be fragile, this risk becomes even more alarming. Here's another problem. Many seniors take multivitamins that already include vitamin E, then add an additional vitamin E supplement thinking more is better. But when it comes to fat-soluble vitamins, more is often worse. So what should you do? Unless your doctor specifically prescribes it, avoid standalone high-dose vitamin E supplements. Stick to getting vitamin E from food sources like almonds, sunflower seeds, spinach, and avocados. In food form, it comes packaged with other nutrients and poses far less risk of overdose. If you're on blood thinners or heart medications, ask your doctor to review your supplement list carefully. Many doctors agree. After 60, the risks of supplemental vitamin E often outweigh the benefits. In summary, while vitamin E is essential in small amounts, taking it in large doses after 60 can increase your risk of heart complications and bleeding, making it a vitamin to avoid in supplement form unless medically necessary. Next, let's talk about a vitamin that can quietly wreak havoc on your kidneys. Vitamin C. Vitamin C has a glowing reputation. It's considered the ultimate immune booster, a cold fighter, and an antioxidant hero. But here's what they don't always tell you. Too much vitamin C can be dangerous, especially for seniors. Let's start with the basics. Vitamin C is water-soluble, so it's often thought to be safe because your body can eliminate excess amounts through urine. That's true to a degree, but there's a catch. When you take mega doses, we're talking more than 2,000 milligrams per day, your body doesn't just flush it out harmlessly. It can actually convert that excess vitamin C into oxalate, a substance that forms kidney stones. This is particularly problematic for older adults, many of whom already have reduced kidney function due to age or medications. When your kidneys can't filter properly, oxalate crystals start to accumulate, leading to painful stones, urinary issues, and even kidney damage. And it gets worse. High-dose vitamin C has been linked to false glucose readings in diabetic seniors. That means your blood sugar monitor may give inaccurate results, leading to dangerous mismanagement of your condition. There's also emerging evidence that high vitamin C intake may interfere with some chemotherapy drugs and heart medications. If you're over 60 and managing multiple health conditions, this interaction risk becomes more concerning. So why are seniors taking such high doses in the first place? Often, it's out of fear. During cold and flu season, or worse, a pandemic, people tend to take 1,000 milligrams or more daily, thinking it will ward off illness. But the recommended daily intake for adults over 60 is only about 75 to 90 milligrams. That's easily met through a healthy diet. What's the smarter move? Skip the megadoses. If you're healthy, a balanced diet with oranges, strawberries, bell peppers, and broccoli gives you all the vitamin C you need. Only supplement if your doctor recommends it and never exceed 500 mg daily without supervision. If you've had kidney stones before or suffer from chronic kidney disease, avoid high-dose supplements altogether. Bottom line, vitamin C isn't harmless in large quantities. For seniors, excess intake can lead to kidney stones, false glucose readings, and dangerous drug interactions. In this case, more is definitely not better. Now let's turn to a vitamin that might be the most misunderstood of all: iron. Iron is essential for making hemoglobin, the protein in red blood cells that carries oxygen. We all need it, but after age 60, excess iron can become a hidden threat rather than a helpful mineral. Here's why. As we age, our bodies tend to absorb more iron from food and supplements, even when we don't need it. Unlike younger bodies, which tightly regulate iron absorption, seniors, especially men and postmenopausal women, don't lose iron regularly through menstruation or growth. This leads to a gradual buildup in the body over time. Excess iron doesn't just sit around. It stores in the liver, heart, and pancreas, leading to a condition called iron overload or hemochromatosis. And even if you don't have the genetic version of this condition, age-related accumulation can have similar effects. The risks: elevated iron levels can contribute to heart disease, liver damage, joint pain, and diabetes. It also generates free radicals, increasing oxidative stress and potentially accelerating aging and cognitive decline. And yet, many seniors are still taking iron supplements. Why? Because iron is often included in multivitamins, even when it's not needed. Seniors may assume more iron equals more energy, but in reality, if you're not iron deficient, supplementation offers no benefit and may cause serious harm. So, what should you do? First, have your doctor check your iron levels, serum ferritin, and transferrin saturation before taking any supplement. If your iron levels are normal or high, choose a multivitamin labeled iron-free. If you eat meat regularly, chances are you're getting plenty of iron through diet. Focus instead on iron-rich plant foods like lentils or spinach if needed, but still avoid supplements unless diagnosed with anemia. And remember, fatigue in seniors is often caused by B12 deficiency, thyroid issues, or poor sleep, not necessarily iron deficiency. Conclusion: after 60, iron overload becomes a real risk. Unless you've been diagnosed with anemia or iron deficiency by your doctor, steer clear of iron supplements. They may be silently damaging your organs. Up next, let's switch gears and focus on the 4 essential vitamins you absolutely should be taking every day after 60. Number 1. Vitamin D. If there's one vitamin nearly every senior needs more of, it's vitamin D. Often called the sunshine vitamin, vitamin D plays a crucial role in bone strength, immune function, and even mood regulation. But here's the catch. After 60, most people are dangerously low in it, without even realizing it. Why? As we age, our skin becomes less efficient at synthesizing vitamin D from sunlight. Combine that with spending more time indoors, especially during colder months or due to limited mobility, and the result is widespread deficiency. The consequences? They're more serious than many think. Vitamin D deficiency in seniors is directly linked to osteoporosis, frequent falls, fractures, muscle weakness, and even depression. In fact, a study published in JAMA found that older adults with low vitamin D levels had a 33% higher risk of hip fractures. And that's not all. It's also tied to cognitive decline and weakened immunity. In today's world, where viral illnesses can hit seniors the hardest. A healthy immune system is non-negotiable. Vitamin D helps regulate immune responses and may even help prevent chronic inflammation. So how much do you need? For adults over 60, the recommended intake ranges between 800 to 2,000 IU per day, depending on your deficiency level, lifestyle, and geographic location. Many doctors now routinely recommend 1,000 IU daily for seniors. Best sources: moderate sun exposure, fortified dairy or plant milks, fatty fish like salmon, and yes, supplements. A high-quality D3 supplement is often the most effective, especially if you're not getting enough sun. Pro tip: pair vitamin D with vitamin K2, more on that later, and magnesium to help your body absorb and use it effectively. In short, vitamin D is not optional after 60. It's essential for strong bones, balanced mood, and a resilient immune system. Taking it daily could be one of the simplest, most powerful steps toward aging well. Let's now explore a vitamin that works quietly behind the scenes, but your nervous system can't function without it. Vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 might not get as much attention as D or C, but for seniors over 60, it is absolutely essential. This powerhouse vitamin plays a vital role in nerve function, red blood cell formation, and cognitive health. And yet, millions of older adults are walking around deficient in B12 without knowing it. Why does this happen? As we age, the stomach produces less hydrochloric acid, which is necessary for absorbing B12 from food. Add to that the fact that many seniors take acid-reducing medications for heartburn or reflux, and you've got a recipe for hidden B12 deficiency. The symptoms? They're subtle at first, but frighteningly serious. Memory loss, confusion, numbness in hands and feet, fatigue, depression, and even irreversible nerve damage. Many seniors are mistakenly diagnosed with early dementia, when in fact, they simply need more B12. A study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that up to 20% of adults over 60 are low in B12, and the numbers climb higher for those on long-term medications like metformin or PPIs. The good news? It's easy to fix. How much do you need? The recommended daily allowance is around 2.4 micrograms, but since absorption declines with age, most doctors recommend 500 to 1,000 micrograms daily in supplement form for seniors. What form? Sublingual, under-the-tongue tablets, or B12 injections are the most effective, as they bypass the stomach and go directly into the bloodstream. Food sources include meat, eggs, fish, and dairy, but even with a good diet, many seniors still need supplementation. In summary, B12 is non-negotiable for your brain, nervous system, and energy. If you're over 60, taking a daily B12 supplement could prevent cognitive decline, boost energy, and protect your nerves. Now, let's discuss a mineral-vitamin combo that can make or break your heart and bones. Vitamin K2. You've probably heard of vitamin K, but here's what most people don't know. Vitamin K2 is the real superstar when it comes to bone and heart health, especially for seniors. Here's how it works. After 60, many people take calcium supplements or eat calcium-rich foods to maintain bone density. That's smart. But without K2, all that calcium can end up in the wrong places, like your arteries instead of your bones. That's where vitamin K2 comes in. It acts like a traffic cop, directing calcium to where it belongs, your skeleton, and keeping it out of your blood vessels. Multiple studies have shown that people who consume more K2 have stronger bones and less arterial calcification. In other words, K2 helps prevent osteoporosis and heart disease, at the same time. Why is this so important after 60? Because as you age, calcium metabolism becomes less efficient. Without K2, excess calcium can contribute to atherosclerosis, hardening of the arteries, a leading cause of heart attacks and strokes in seniors. Here's the problem. K2 is rare in the modern Western diet. It's found in fermented foods like natto, fermented soy, aged cheeses, and organ meats. Most people, especially seniors, don't eat these regularly. How much should you take? Aim for 100 to 200 micrograms per day. It's often combined with vitamin D3 in supplements, an ideal combo for seniors. Pro tip: look for supplements labeled as MK7, a form of K2 that stays in your system longer and works more effectively. In summary, without K2, calcium can harden your arteries. With K2, it strengthens your bones. It's an unsung hero in senior nutrition and one of the smartest additions you can make to your daily routine. Let's move on to the final daily essential for seniors, a vitamin that's key to muscle, mood, and metabolism: magnesium. Magnesium is involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in your body, and yet most people over 60 are chronically deficient. From muscle cramps to sleep disturbances, high blood pressure to anxiety, low magnesium is often the hidden culprit. Why is magnesium deficiency so common in seniors? First, absorption decreases with age. Second, medications like diuretics, PPIs, and certain antibiotics can deplete magnesium. And third, our modern diet, heavy in processed foods, often lacks this essential mineral. Symptoms of magnesium deficiency can be subtle but impactful: muscle twitches, fatigue, poor sleep, anxiety, constipation, irregular heartbeat, and high blood pressure. Over time, this can contribute to serious issues like osteoporosis, type 2 diabetes, and heart disease. But here's the good news. Supplementing with magnesium, if done properly, can dramatically improve quality of life. How much do you need? Seniors should aim for 300 to 400 milligrams per day. Best forms: magnesium glycinate and magnesium citrate are the most absorbable and gentle on digestion. Food sources include leafy greens, nuts, seeds, beans, and whole grains, but supplements are often necessary to meet optimal levels. Bonus benefit: magnesium also enhances vitamin D absorption, making it a perfect partner to your senior supplement stack. Conclusion: magnesium is one of the most important and overlooked nutrients for people over 60. It keeps your muscles relaxed, your heart steady, your bones strong, and your mind calm. Don't ignore it. So now you know, some vitamins that seem harmless could actually be quietly harming your health after 60, while others could be the key to stronger bones, a sharper mind, and a longer, healthier life. But here's the truth. Staying healthy as we age isn't about doing more. It's about doing what's right. And that starts with being informed. Your supplement cabinet could be your secret weapon or your silent saboteur. The choices you make today can protect your brain, your heart, and your independence for years to come. So take a moment. Reevaluate what you're putting in your body. Talk to your doctor. And most importantly, don't wait for a health scare to take action. If this video helped you or someone you love, please hit that like button. It helps more seniors discover life-changing information just like this. And if you want to keep learning how to age smarter, stronger, and healthier, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a new video. We're in this journey together, And every smart step you take brings you closer to the vibrant life you deserve. Thank you for watching. Stay informed, stay empowered, and stay vibrant.